Crawford's about to fight.
Yes, he's going to fight Canelo.
Oh, man.
I just hope he's big enough. I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so slick. And when he gets, and he's also the best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up. Like you think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw.
Ain't nobody like her, especially mine. I'm working on the door, I'm getting rid of felonies now. My credit
because you're talking about Crawford. He's the weight classes. He's the most composed guy. And what, you don't think he'll be prepared? You think it'll be a shock to him? No. He's already moved up 3 weight classes.
Joe Rogan and other prominent analysts were left stunned after watching the latest training footage of Terence Crawford in preparation for his potential fight with Canelo Alvarez. Meanwhile, Canelo is also stepping up his training, honing in on strength, speed, and endurance. His camp is putting a heavy emphasis on strategy, sparring, and ensuring he stays in peak physical condition to deliver an elite performance in the ring. While Terence Crawford maintains elite shape year-round, Joel Diaz believes that won't be enough to overcome Canelo Alvarez. Diaz argues that the size and power difference between the two fighters is simply too significant. He points out that Canelo took clean shots from Gennady Golovkin without flinching and doubts Crawford can handle that kind of power after moving up to full weight classes. In Diaz's view, skill alone won't bridge the physical gap.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. Mm-hmm. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. Yeah. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. A lot. Mm-hmm. Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything.
Jiren Boots Andis also views Canelo Alvarez as the favorite in a potential fight against Terence Crawford. He highlights Canelo's proven ability to handle and hurt larger opponents, some of whom rehydrate to nearly 200 pounds, as a major factor. Despite not being a true super middleweight, Canelo still drops bigger fighters with ease. Andis believes that Canelo's punching power is a significant threat and a key reason why he should be favored in this matchup.
I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been pitting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want.
Terence Crawford is putting in intense work in camp, showcasing unparalleled determination and laser-focused dedication. He's adding muscle, enhancing his stamina, and training with a clear sense of purpose. Every session highlights his hunger and readiness to face the challenge ahead as he prepares for a major test. Teddy Atlas brushed off any doubts regarding Terence Crawford's composure, stating that it's almost absurd to question it. He pointed out that despite the possibility of Crawford moving up 6 weight classes, he remains one of the calmest and most controlled fighters in the sport. Atlas praised Crawford's exceptional ability to control the pace of a fight, noting that he has the unique skill of slowing things down and noticing details that others miss. He also highlighted Crawford's elite timing, which he believes is superior to anyone else's. With his power, speed, technique, and coaching, Atlas argued that Crawford's combination of attributes makes him nearly unbeatable, regardless of the size difference or opponent.
Crawford, his composure going to be like the moment a punch lands on him from Canelo.
Are you kidding me? Take that question back.
Yeah, why?
Because you're talking about Crawford. He's
But weight classes,
he's the most composed guy. What, you don't think he'll be prepared? You think it'll be a shock to him? No. He's already moved up 3 weight classes. So now you're talking 6, if you add on 3. Crawford has the ability to slow things down in the ring that very few people have, and to see things that nobody else can see because he slows it down. Yeah, he's got great power. He carried it up. Yeah, he's got good hand speed. Yeah, he's got all that. He's got good technique. His coaches do a tremendous job with him. But the timing is impeccable. It's better than anyone else's. Why? Because of this. When a guy has that ingredient, and very, very few have, I can't count him out in anything.
New training footage of Terence Crawford has left fans and analysts in awe. He appears sharper, stronger, and more explosive than ever, demonstrating impressive speed and power. The intensity and precision of every move have generated a lot of buzz, with many now reevaluating just how competitive Crawford will be against Canelo Alvarez. It's clear that Crawford is taking things to another level.
Never notice because I do what I'm supposed to. Secure them and keep going. Ain't nobody like her, especially mine. I'm working on the door. I'm getting rid of felonies now. My credit.
Joe Rogan recently praised Terence Crawford as an extraordinary talent, calling him incredibly skillful and slick. He highlighted Crawford's exceptional ability to switch stances effortlessly, stating that he's the best in the sport at doing so. Rogan also emphasized Crawford's precision, fight IQ, and his profound understanding of positioning, timing, and anticipating his opponent's next move.
I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so slick. And when he gets, and he's also the best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up. Like you think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw. He feels like he's got you timed better orthodox, he'll switch it up. You know,
super accurate.
Oh, like just knows so much about boxing, about where to be and what's coming.
Dimitri Bivol recently shared his thoughts on a potential showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, suggesting that Crawford is genuinely eager to face Canelo and will be much more active than Canelo's previous opponent. Bivol, who has built a reputation as a disciplined and strategic fighter, praised Crawford for his champion mentality, which he believes would make this fight not only more challenging but also far more exciting than Canelo's recent bouts. According to Bivol, Crawford's mindset sets him apart from other fighters, including Canelo's recent opposition, who might have struggled with their activity and pacing. Bivol specifically pointed out that Crawford's willingness to maintain a high level of intensity in the ring would be one of the key differences in this potential matchup. He believes Crawford won't allow Canelo to control the pace in the same way that the Mexican star was able to dictate tempo in his previous fights. Crawford's relentless work ethic and his ability to switch up strategies seamlessly, from controlling the distance to applying pressure, would make it difficult for Canelo to take the kind of breaks he has been accustomed to in past fights. Bivol also touched on the weight difference between the two fighters. While Canelo has been dominant in his division, with many believing he is the bigger, stronger fighter, Bivol emphasized that Crawford's skill and versatility would be more than capable of overcoming any perceived disadvantages in size or weight. The pound-for-pound implications of a fight between Crawford and Canelo would be significant, and Bivol made it clear that Crawford's superior boxing IQ and adaptability in the ring would give him a fighting chance against the Mexican superstar. Regardless of the size difference, Bivol also believes that Crawford's experience and ability to adapt to different situations during a fight would challenge Canelo in ways that other fighters haven't been able to. Crawford's impressive stance switching and his ability to make adjustments on the fly are qualities Bivol highlighted as critical to success in this bout. He suggested that Canelo, known for his methodical and power-based approach, might struggle against Crawford's speed, precision, and dynamic style. When asked who he thought would win in a potential Crawford-Canelo showdown, Bivol admitted he wasn't entirely sure. He acknowledged the skill and experience of both fighters, recognizing that each brings a unique set of abilities to the table. Despite this uncertainty, Bivol did not hesitate to call the matchup highly intriguing. He pointed out that, on paper, both men have a lot to offer in terms of technique, power, and ring intelligence. As such, a fight between Crawford and Canelo would undoubtedly be a fascinating spectacle for boxing fans around the world, with the outcome anyone's guess. In conclusion, Bivol's comments reflect the growing excitement surrounding the potential fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. He lauded Crawford's champion mentality and his ability to make adjustments during a fight, which he believes could lead to an exciting and competitive matchup. Although Bivol was unsure about the winner, he made it clear that this bout would be one of the most intriguing contests in modern boxing, showcasing the skills and grit of two of the sport's best.
I think Crawford wants this fight a lot. He wants this fight, and I think he will be more active than Canelo's previous opponent, and he has different mentality. He has champion mentality. I think the fight will be much more interesting.
What do you make of the weight in that fight, the weight difference?
I think Crawford will not let Canelo just walking on the ring when he wants, you know, because we could see this fight. Canelo did everything. When he wanna rest, he could rest easy, you know, in this fight. Yeah, of course, when he wants to work, that guy didn't give him work. He just rest.
And
I think with Crawford, it will be harder to rest.
Who do you think wins?
I don't know. It's a very interesting fight, but